Alright everyone, welcome to the first session of our Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We're all starting at level 3, 50 gold and 2 basic healing potions, as well as starting equipment, and armor should be on your person. Can everyone please describe their characters?
Ladies first.
Thank you, Mike. So I'm playing a human evocation wizard named Seren. She's traveled across Ferron for a large portion of her life. For reasons. She's a rather nice-looking brunette with a few necklaces and bracelets on her person. She's dressed in adventuring attire. It consists of a fairly comfortable tunic, traveling trousers and leather boots. She has a small cloak that can cover her upper body. Attached to her belt are a few pouches. She has slightly thick glasses that are already starting to fog up due to the humid temperature.
Excellent description, Alice. Mike, please describe your character next.
With pleasure. Garko is a fierce-looking kobold with a badass leather tunic, trousers, and rough boots. He has a very good quality cape on him, but not a hero-type cape, more of a vampiric cape with painted murals on it. He has a holy amulet of Timor, and he even has her name inscribed on his chest.
Nice description, Mike. I also allowed you both to pick a free feat. Don't tell me which feat you picked. I'm just making sure you both did pick one.
That I definitely did.
I'm just doing that now, as I forgot. My apologies.
It's all good, so let's start. Our adventurers find themselves east of Ferron, at the Marsh of Chilimber. The air is thick and dense as the setting sun refuses to descend without attempting to burn the lands in its fading light. Your boots almost get sucked into the marsh with every step you take. You're venturing deep into the marsh because you've been tasked with killing a creature that's been terrorizing the nearby town of Lork. This is nothing new to you both. You've been assigned with similar tasks in the past. The reward money is promising, 300 gold upon your return with proof of your accomplishment. Garko, Seren, you've both worked together on smaller jobs, but this is the first major contract that you're working on together. As you both wade through the marsh, I'll need an athletics or acrobatics check.
From both of us?
Yes, or you can roll one check with advantage, but the outcome will affect both of your characters.
I don't mind rolling one check. I have a decent acrobatics bonus we can add.
In that case, I'll do the honors.
Go for it, Mike.
With advantage. So 5 and a natural 20. Yes, let's go.
Brilliant, Mike.
Brilliant indeed, with +3 for my bonus.
Excellent. With a 23, Garko and Seren, you both navigate through the marsh with extreme ease, avoiding any fumbles or shady parts of the waters. After a few minutes, you see what you presume to be the way forwards, a half-concealed cave near the center of the marsh.
How inviting does it look?
It's a nice sight until you see numerous unidentifiable corpses surrounding it.
Oh, how pleasant.
Garko appreciates the sarcasm. Well, Seren, you ready?
How dark is it in there?
It's pitch black.
It's rather dark in there, Garko. I don't know if I'll be able to see effectively.
But you have glasses.
That's not what I meant. I think I have a torch in my pack somewhere.
You get out and light your torch. Are you both entering?
Oh, yes.
Same here?
Proceeding inside, taking care not to trip over any of the cadavers. The cave tunnel widens a little as you head further in. The air is damp and cold, small droplets of water fleeing down from the roof.
Is there anything we need to watch out for on the ground? I don't want either of us to fall into a pit trap.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check.
That's a 13 total.
No pit traps anywhere, although you do see something else for a moment. A bat, a large one. Then a second, heading your way. Then a third. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Damn, only a 3.
That's 11 for me.
Seren, you're up first.
Can we say that Seren cast mage armor before heading into the cave?
Sure, I'll allow that. Remember to expend the relevant spell slot.
Fantastic. Thank you. How close are these bats?
They're rushing towards you both, currently 30 feet away.
Seren flicks her free hand, conjuring a small sphere of flames before launching it at the closest bat. That just hits. The flames envelope and singe the bat, Seren hearing it shriek for a moment.
The large bat you just harmed, Seren bares its fangs and dives at you. That's a natural one. The other 2 bats surround Garko, attempting to bite him. Garko, both bats plunge their fangs deep into your scales, drawing blood.
You fange fools, have you no respect for Garko the Great? Garko summons a blast of pure divine magic from his open palm, searing one of the large bats.
Seren repeats her previous flourish, firing another potent ball of searing fire. Despite the strength of the spell, it just misses its intended target.
Seren, your new friend tries to pierce your skin again. Oh my god, another net one.
Keep it up, Joe.
Shut up. Garko, one of the bats lunges and you respond by dodging effortlessly. The other got a natural 20. You get seriously wounded by that bite.
Oh, fuck. Okay, gotta heal. Garko scowls before coating himself in healing magic. You utter scoundrels. He brings out his shield before firing another barrage of radiant magic.
Garko, you practically incinerate that large bat, turning it into dust.
Nobody bites Garko and lives unless you're a vamp, then you kind of are, but you're undead, so...
Seren's gaze momentarily flicks to Garko as he announces a new victory. Refocusing, she gets right up close to the winged bat, her hand flooding with lightning. Natural 20. Wow! She times the attack perfectly, zapping and frying the bat with a mere touch.
Which leaves only one left. Garko, you can strike at it as it flies towards Saren.
Oh, that hits. Garko slams his mace into the wretch.
And that concludes combat for now.
These wretches are only the first on my list of victories. Garko the Great shall achieve many more.
How are you holding up, Garko?
One of those winged scoundrels got me pretty good, but they soon fell, and I healed myself up. What about you, Saren? Did you take any damage? Do you need healing?
I'm unharmed, but thank you.
Saren, roll an Arcana check.
That's an 8. An 8?
For a moment, you sense a pulse of magic.
What kind of magic?
You can't put your finger on it.
Well, that's not mysterious.
So, are you both proceeding onwards?
Oh, definitely.
Onwards.
Excellent. Proceeding onwards, the cave tunnel splits into two separate directions.
Garko drinks one of his healing potions, feeling significantly better than before.
No problem.
Can I roll a perception check to try and hear if there's any movement or discernible noises coming from one of the tunnels?
Go for it.
That's a 15.
With a 15, you hear grunting and gargling noises coming from the right passageway. From the left passageway, you hear infrequent sounds of clanking metal.
Saren relays this to Garko, of course.
Two intriguing sounds, but which one deserves our full attention?
I'm going to try something. Saren casts Minor Illusion, 30 feet into the right passageway. She creates the sound of a lute being played aggressively, in an attempt to lure whatever might be lurking there out into the open.
As the seconds transpire, pale eyes gradually come into view. Then another pair. Before these emaciated ghouls emerge 30 feet towards you both, temporarily fixated on the sounds of the lute. Seeing you both, their focus shifts to you. Everyone roll initiative. Roll with advantage since you surprised them.
That's 18 for me.
Dirty 20.
All right, Garko, you're up first.
His shield still out. Garko speaks a divine word, firing a beam of divine radiance at one of the ghouls. The spell burns and seriously wounds its undead flesh.
Saren flicks her wrist in a concise motion, summoning and projecting another small ball of fire at the ghoul Garko just attacked. It strikes the undead monstrosity in the face, catching it off guard.
The first ghoul lunges towards you, Saren. Your mage armor deflects its repulsive claws as it swipes at you. Garko, the other ghoul, strikes out at you. That's a hit. The damage is minor. Garko, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's 17, plus 4, 21.
Garko, you fight off a wave of fear that attempts to wash over you. Top of the round. Garko, the floor is yours once more.
Nobody tries to frighten Garko the Great. Nobody. Just for that, Garko summons necrotic magic, striking out at the undead monster in front of him. Necros' impotent energy gets struck into it, Garko's eyes flashing green as he does so.
Garko, the overwhelming attack finishes that ghoul off, plopping down dead. Its ravenous undead life is at an end.
That's what I'm talking about.
Does that conclude your turn?
Yes, it does.
Very well. Saren, take it away.
Jolly good. In retaliation, Saren speaks some arcane words, lightning springing from her hand to deliver a shock to the ghoul in front of her. Joe, does an 11 hit?
I'm sorry, but you needed a 12.
Oh dear. Well, that's my turn done then.
The ghoul dodges your electrified hand, maneuvering and lashing out at you again. Natural 20. Saren, you sustain a critical injury, your arm getting slashed into, blood flooding onto the ground. You can nearly make out your muscles beneath the skin. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's 14 total.
Despite everything, you push back against the tidal wave of terror that creeps up on you, maintaining your composure.
Leave the lady alone, you intemperate beast. Garko flanks the ghoul, casting healing magic onto Saren, her body radiating a comforting light.
Thank you, Garko.
No problem. Garko tries to summon a beam of divine power at the ghoul, natural 1. Damn, never mind then, I guess.
Saren electrifies her hand once again, swiftly lunging forwards. She delivers a concise but painful blast of arcane lightning directly to the ghoul. She's going to retreat back, the ghoul unable to react for the moment.
The ghoul gives chase. Garko, you get an attack of opportunity.
He's taking it. He strikes good with his mace, clubbing the damn thing in the back.
The ghoul bares his rotting teeth at you, Saren, before springing forwards. You predict his movement, moving aside as he tries to clamp his jaws into you.
Garko summons another beam of radiant light that hits.
Seren flicks her wrist, zapping the ghoul again since he's far too close.
Are you moving at all?
Oh yes, I forgot. As far away from it as possible.
No worries. The ghoul looks extremely weary and on its last legs. It scrabbles back towards Garko, screeching in frustration. It successfully locks its jaws into your sink or ko as it bites you.
Oh, now you've really pissed Garko off. Drawing his mace, Garko swings with ferocity, his mace striking it square in the face.
That did it. Garko, you finished the bastard off with relentless vengeance.
Hell yes, that's better. Let's go.
Good work, Garko.
Thank you, Seren. That wound seems to have healed up nicely. Garko drinks his second health potion, having taken a lot of damage during their fight.
All thanks to you. So what now?
We continue on down this passageway. I'll take point.
By all means.
All right, guys, we'll conclude the session here. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Alice, for playing. Same time next week.
Bet on it.
Same here. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Welcome back, everyone, to my Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Second session. Mike, Alice, thank you both for rejoining me once again.
You're welcome, Joe. Thanks for hosting again.
Good to be back again.
It's my pleasure. All right, everyone, let's pick up from where we left off last time. You've both finished taking out those frightening pair of ghouls. After delving into the cave in the middle of the Marsh of Chilimber, our viewers can watch the previous session to fully understand what's going on. So what do you both wish to do now?
We're going to continue on down this passageway. I believe I volunteered to take point.
Go for it, Garko.
Garko has his shield up, his free hand glowing with divine magic, proceeding onwards.
Seren still has her torch in her left hand, her right hand ready to cast a spell if either of us get jumped again.
Continuing further down the passageway, there's an open door that leads into a grand room. The air chills as you enter, thin beams of frigid moonlight seeping in through a few breaks in the ceiling. Whilst the room is definitely large and grand, the only conspicuous object lies in the center. A tomb, made of thick metal. Surrounding it are numerous bouquets of black roses and night orchids.
What's the overall atmosphere like?
Ceremonious and quiet, but not tranquil.
Can Garko make an investigation check?
Sure thing, but what for specifically?
To find anything else of relevance or significance, there's got to be more here than a single tomb.
Seren will help by also searching the room thoroughly but cautiously.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Feel free to use my investigation bonus. I have a +4.
Excellent. That's a natural 1 and a 19. +4, 23 total.
Nicely done. Garko, in one of the corners of the room you find a long sword resting against a small statue of a lion with angelic wings. The blade itself is silvered and has engravings on it. Do you speak or read Elvish?
Let me check my languages. Yes, Elvish is one of them.
The words on the blade read, "Wield with the bravery of none but one."
Awesome. Cryptic even. Garko picks it up.
You feel a surge of magic flow through your body as you grasp the hilt, the engravings practically glowing for a minute before the light fades. If you're not proficient with longswords, you are with this one.
Sweet.
Seren, a few urns off to the side seem to call to you. Inside one of them you find a rather beautiful ring with what seems to be a small shield emblem on it.
Is there any magic emanating from the ring?
Roll an arcana check with advantage.
That's 23 total.
There's potent magic practically pulsing from it, a mix of abjuration and defensive magic. You'll need to attune yourself to the ring to receive its benefits first, however.
Fantastic. Seren will store the ring in one of her pouches.
You both reconvene and show your findings.
I guess the only thing left to do is have a look at this tomb.
Sovereign of luck, protect us.
You both approach the thick metal tomb surrounded by black flowers.
How fresh are the flowers?
Reasonably fresh.
So someone's been here recently. Oh dear.
I second that. Is there a plaque on the tomb at all?
There is, although it's a bit cracked and scratched.
Seren tries to read it regardless, adjusting her glasses, torch raised.
The plaque reads, "Arasatra Evan Rest, beloved mother and wife, rest in peace, my love."
Well, it would be wrong of us to disturb this tomb directly. Best leave it be.
Mistress of good fortune, protect this deceased soul.
Seren, you hear a whisper from beside you.
Get out now.
Holy shit. Garko, did you hear that?
Hear what, Seren?
There was a whisper.
Seren, you feel a trace of a touch glide up your shoulder.
Seren spins around, startled.
For a fraction of a second, you see an ethereal woman before she vanishes.
Keep your guard up, Garko. We're being stalked.
You both feel a presence behind you.
Garko spins around.
Seren does the same.
There stands an undead corpse dressed in armor, brandishing a long sword. Roll initiative with disadvantage.
That's a 4.
13 for me.
The armored undead strikes in your direction, Seren. First one misses. Natural 1 for the second.
Seren retaliates by attempting to zap the undead monster. She manages to do so before retreating back as far as possible.
Undead heathen, you shan't step a foot further. Garko presents his holy amulet, a potent divine glow almost blinding the room. The walking cadaver fails to resist the radiance and begins to flee away from me.
The creature continues to do so, turned by the power of Garko's channeled divinity.
Amazingly done, Garko. Saren fires a small ball of flame at the creature, striking it in the back.
Thank you, Saren. Garko summons the divine sphere before launching it at the cadaver. That's a low roll. I'm going to use my extra feature, Lucky. So reroll. Damn, that's even lower.
The undead is no longer turned since it's taken damage. It gets close to you, Garko, but not within striking distance.
Time to up the pace. Saren conjures a large electrical sphere in one hand, successfully launching it at the undead. It gets blasted and staggers as the lightning orb erupts upon contact, coating it with intense lightning damage.
Nice, Saren. Garko summons and launches another radiant sphere at the walking corpse, just barely hitting the thing, the divine essence burning the cadaver's face.
Garko, the undead, rushes at you, longsword raised. You easily dodge the first strike, but the second strike is swifter than anticipated. You get wounded, blood dripping from the creature's blade.
Saren puts more distance between herself and the cadaver. She repeats what she did beforehand, launching another elemental sphere the creature's way. This time it's pure fire. The undead gets blasted yet again as the potent sphere erupts after hitting it, leftover flames licking at him.
This guy is looking incredibly rough.
Music to my ears. Garko wields his new blade, swinging with graceful precision. Natural 20. Heck yes. Let's go, baby.
How do you want to do this?
Garko carves deep into the foul undead's armor after practically impaling him through the chest, swiftly withdrawing his blade and decapitating the wretched abomination. Beshaba's bright sister, thank you for lending me your strength and favor.
Saren approaches. Well, that was riveting, wasn't it? Garko, are you well?
I took a little damage, but nothing too grievous.
Glad to hear it. How did that creature get the jump on us like that?
No idea, really. Best thing we can do is remain vigilant.
Agreed. Let's loot the body and see what we can unearth.
One of you please roll a sleight of hand check with advantage.
You have a higher dex bonus, Alice, so feel free to do it.
Thanks, Mike. 22 total.
On the body you find 12 gold, a basic healing potion, a bloodstone, and his longsword. His armor would be an option, but it's seen better days. On the body you find 12 gold, a basic healing potion, a bloodstone, and his long sword. His armor would be an option, but it's seen better days.
How much gold could one get for selling a bloodstone?
Around 50 gold pieces.
Saren, the bloodstone is all yours. Garko is content with the golden potion. In fact, he'll drink the potion now.
Most generous of you, Garko. I appreciate it dearly.
It's no trouble.
So, back to the split in the path?
Yes, indeed.
Heading back to the split passageways, you proceed down the left one, the sound of infrequent clanking metal becoming more audible. The cause of the noise soon becomes apparent as you come across a large metal cage with a bound and gagged individual inside.
Who is this individual?
A half-orc with her wrists and legs tied up, her mouth gagged. Her eyes are weary and shedding tears.
Oh my goodness.
Garko reads her body language, seeing if she's innocent or bloodthirsty.
Roll an insight check.
Only a 7. Lucky feet time. Much better, 23.
Fantastic. With that spectacular roll, you see no rage in her eyes, no bloodthirst, only sadness, shame, resilience, and desperation.
No signs of deceit or anything along those lines?
Nothing like that, no.
Poor thing. We need to get her out. Saren will try to use her blade to jimmy the lock.
Roll a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
That's a 10.
The lock somewhat starts to begin to yield but doesn't relent.
Stand back.
Saren does just that.
The half-orc shuffles back.
Drawing his new blade, Garko brings it down on the lock.
Roll for damage.
That's 6 damage.
Roll to damage it a second time.
10 damage.
The lock concedes and falls apart.
Saren offers her hand to help the half-orc.
She slowly shuffles herself towards you.
Hold still now. Saren draws her scimitar, cutting at her bindings.
You cut through the half-orc's bindings.
Are you all right?
Miley, please come join us.
Oh, snap. Hey, Miley, good to see you.
Hi, Miley. I thought I heard someone in the other room.
I wasn't as quiet as I thought then. Oh, well. Thank you for inviting me, Joe. Great to be here.
My pleasure.
And, hey, Mike. Hey, Alice. Great to see you both. The half-orc gets the gag out of her mouth, coughing and rubbing her wrists. Csak a büszkeségem sértődött.
What in the heavens?
Well, she's half-orc, so I imagine that was in Orcish.
You are correct, human. And I thank you for freeing me. You could have kept on walking, but you chose to break me out.
No problem. But who are you and how did you end up in prison here?
And what do you know of this place?
You may call me Anka, and my story's a long one. Best told at a later date.
Very well, I'm Garko the Great. This lovely lady is Saren.
Well met, Onka.
Orem Megis Merkedni Veld. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Same here. Do you wish to join us in our quest to slay the monster that lurks here?
Which monster? I have seen many here.
We've seen many as well. Giant bats, ghouls, and an armored undead.
I was referring to the intelligent undead serpent that is known as a bone naga. It also has undead skeletal soldiers that fight alongside it.
Has Saren heard of bone nagas before?
Roll a history check.
Anka casts the guidance cantrip on Saren. Add a 2 to your outcome.
Appreciated. Damn, only an 11 total.
Can Anka try?
Yes, but the DC will be higher.
That's 19. Plus 2 from guidance. 22.
Anka, you know that Nagas are intelligent serpents that inhabit the ruins of the past, amassing arcane treasures and knowledge. The first Nagas were created as immortal guardians by a humanoid race long lost to history. Industrious and driven, Nagas occasionally venture out from their lairs to track down magic items or rare spellbooks. Nagas never feel the ravages of time or succumb to sickness. Even if it is struck down, a Naga's immortal spirit reforms in a new body in a matter of days, ready to continue its eternal work.
A Frangspa. Hal Hatatlanok. The Naga is somewhat immortal. I relay all of this to the others, of course.
Then we slay it and make its return exceedingly difficult.
Easier said than done, but we can try.
Are you able to defend yourself, Onka? You don't have a weapon.
While I don't have a physical weapon, nature provides me with all I need to defend myself with.
Ah, you're a druid then.
Correct.
So you're all continuing on?
Heck yeah.
The passageway carries on, a rusty oak wood and metal door at the end of it.
Onwards then, through the door.
As your hand grows closer to the door, the surrounding shadows seem to lean in. They darken and 3 humanoid shapes form from them, dark red eyes locking onto you all. Roll initiative.
Nice, that's 21.
I got a 13.
I got 22.
Anka, you're up first.
Excellent. How far are the humanoid shadows?
About 20 feet away.
I'm going to use my homebrew cantrip you approved, Joe. Umbrage Lightning. I'll quickly describe it. You evoke a wrathful burst of black lightning. You can target up to 2 creatures within line of sight. Archaic, daunting, magical lightning strikes down in their direction. Anka targets the closest 2 shadows, summoning a swift lightning strike down on them, her eyes glowing green with druidic magic.
The shadows bear the full brunt of the lightning, seemingly negating some of the damage.
Anka keeps her distance from the shadows. That's her turn.
Saren flicks her wrist, launching a small ball of fire at the closest shadow person, trying to ward them back with her torch.
The first shadow swipes its lengthy fingers at you, Anka. That's a miss. Second one goes for you, Saren. Your mage armor deflects the attack. Garko the third goes for you. You block the strike with your shield.
Unholy undead. You will fall. Garko summons a blast of pure divine radiance, sending it cascading in the shadow's direction. Miss, damn.
Anka targets the previous shadows, summoning more lightning down upon them. Even though they didn't take all of the damage, I rolled maximum damage on my dice, so that will still hurt them significantly.
Speaking of lightning, Saren reaches out, her hand electrified, attempting to electrocute the shadow right in front of her. That's a miss. She still has her torch raised in front of her, using it as a shield of sorts.
Saren, the shadow creature, narrows its harrowing crimson eyes before lunging forwards, claws raised. Necrosis and intense fatigue seeps deep into your muscles and bones. You will have disadvantage on your attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Oh dear.
Garko, you also get slashed at by your new shadow friend. You also have disadvantage on your attack rolls until the end of your next turn. Anka, you just managed to weave your body to the side as the nearest shadow claws at you.
Anka summons more archaic primal lightning, her eyes glowing green once more. Max damage on the dice again. Sweet.
That's 2 of them taken out now, growling as they dissipate into nothingness. The last shadow is in front of Garko.
Anka summons more magic, but abjuration this time, healing up Saren from her previous wounds.
Thank you, Onka. Watching her step, Saren retreats back, conjuring 3 glowing darts as she launches them at the remaining undead. The disadvantage is negated since magic missile is always accurate and can't miss a creature out in the open.
Nice choice of spell, Alice. The shadow seems to fade back into the darkness, its presence still felt. Saren, you feel this red-hot pain sear into your back as the shadow emerges from behind you. carving into your spine, necrosis bleeding into your nerves.
Seren practically screams out in agony, pale and sweating, looking ready to pass out. She's on 1 hit point from that critical hit. I need some help, please.
Leave her alone, you damn darkness. Garko also bestows healing magic onto Seren, her body radiating warm healing energy. He gets next to Seren, flanking the shadow.
What he said, basically. Anka will use Icicle Impact, which is another homebrew spell. Level 1. Joe's been through it and approved it. Anka fires 2 jagged pieces of ice at the undead monster. Well, that's a miss. Damn. After that little build-up, too.
This battle has gone on long enough. Seren goes for another shocking grasp. That's a hit. Max damage as well. She then puts more distance between herself and the undead.
The shadow once again fades into the background. Garko, you can just barely see it, though. Obviously, it's struggling to hide with all of the damage it's been taking.
I see you, wretched abomination.
The shadow almost seems to flinch before going for you, Garko. It gets a good hit on you again, its necrotic claws bared.
Garko is on 2 hit points. Damn man, he lunges with his blade.
With disadvantage.
Oh man. Nice, still a hit. Thank you, Dice. Garko slices at the thing's neck, his new blade gleaming in the light.
You practically decapitate the thing, its head dissipating as it flies off, the rest of its body fading away too. That concludes initiative.
Holy smokes. That was a rough fight.
Very. How's everyone looking?
I'm good. I'm lucky and didn't get hit. I can heal anyone up, but I shouldn't burn through too many spell slots.
Maybe we should have a short rest?
Agreed. But first we should find somewhere safe to do so.
What about back in that room with the tomb?
We did investigate it, so hopefully no more uninvited guests.
What room? What's this about a tomb?
It's a room we came across earlier when investigating this place. There was a thick metal tomb in the middle with lots of black flowers around it.
And there was that name on the plaque.
What name was it?
Hold on, I think I wrote it down. Arazatra Ivan Rest.
Anka goes quiet before nodding. Let's go recuperate there then.
You're all heading back there.
Pretty much.
Heading back down the right passageway and into the room with the metal tomb, you all gather up some wood and make a small campfire. Is there anything any of you wish to do as you recover?
Anka's attention and gaze is focused on the metal tomb, specifically the plaque.
Anka, what's got you so invested?
I recognize the name, but I had to see it for myself.
Seren is going through her spellbook but stops when she hears the conversation.
You know the person buried here?
I have some knowledge on the individual. Her head lowers before she takes a deep breath.
Don't leave us in suspense here, Anka.
A tale for a later time.
I'm too injured to ask further. I'm gonna nap.
Same. After going through my spells and restoring some spell slots.
Anka will meditate and get some health back.
All right, everyone, we'll end the session here. Thank you all so much for watching and playing. Same time next week. Be careful and be good. Farewell. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my Dungeons & Dragons campaign, Session 3. Thank you all for your continued support and viewership. Mike, Alice, Miley, thank you all for returning. So, is there anything any of you wish to do during your short rest aside from regaining health and spell slots?
Well, since we've a small window of downtime, tell me about yourselves. What's your stories?
What do you wish to know? My whole story could take a while to tell.
Where are you from originally? How did you end up adventuring?
Seren seems to contemplate the arrangement of words before speaking. The Moonshae Isles, born and raised. Under a canopy of beautiful stars and tranquil atmosphere, I was lucky to have been conceived. My parents had tried to procreate for a myriad of years, but with no success. As for why I set off on my own, I'm afraid I don't wish to share the reason. My reasons are my own, but they're nothing nefarious. You have my word.
I understand. What about yourself, Garko?
I'm Garko the Great at your service.
And what's your story?
I have many and my collection grows more and more with each passing day.
Pick one for me, for us to hear.
To pick amongst such a large collection would be nugatory.
Why are you unwilling to share parts of your past with us?
There's no harm in some ambiguity.
That depends on the person and circumstances.
Me and Garko have been on quite a few quests together. I know he won't do us any harm.
Thank you, Seren. And what about you, Anka?
I'm from the Forgotten Forest. It's a short trek west from Everesca. I was one amongst many half-orcs in a small tribe hidden away. Many of us were nature's magical servants. For nature doesn't discriminate once you understand it. We kept our presence a secret to most, mainly because of the stereotypes and tales about our kind. We made our own societal rules and standards whilst adhering to nature's will.
And what do you think of us non-orcs?
It's not their species that I judge an individual on, rather their actions and choices they make.
And what were your thoughts on us thus far?
Considering that you both freed me from captivity and extended an invitation for me to join you, I'd say my thoughts surrounding you both are very positive.
That's great to hear.
That's just what I was going to say.
With all that said, Garko lays down in his bedroll to nap.
Seren does so as well.
Anka sits down to meditate, eyes closed, breathing deeply and methodically.
How long are you meditating for, Onka?
About half an hour.
Seren, Garko, as you all wake up and regain your bearings, you're surrounded. 2 hulking minotaur skeletons, each with a great axe to your throats. Anka, you're flanked by 2 armor skeletons, your head between their blades. Out from the shadows, a hooded figure emerges, dressed in tattered and desaturated attire. They have a mask over their face for extra anonymity.
Who are you, foul creature, to put blades to our throats?
You will surrender and be removed from this place. Else I shall kill you all.
The figure waits expectantly.
Seren squints at the skeletal minotaur, holding a blade to her throat, unable to reach out to the side to grab her glasses.
Are you the piece of shit that captured me?
The figure cocks his head, possibly dissatisfied with your comment.
Make your choice before my patience runs dry.
Wait a moment, we're powerful individuals. We can lend our abilities to you and aid you. Aid you with whatever it is you're planning.
Why would I want the aid of lesser beings?
Because we value our lives and also wish to make something of them.
Roll a persuasion or deception check.
That's a 5.
Pathetic. Ants beneath a giant's foot waiting to be stomped on.
Well, why did you kidnap me to begin with?
You shan't have the dignity of knowing, although the human female would suffice as a concubine for a time.
Go fuck yourself.
Garko slowly reaches for his holy amulet, whispering a prayer, using his channel divinity.
I'll have all the skeletons roll 1 saving throw as a group with disadvantage. That's 16.
Seren attempts a shocking grasp on the minotaur skeleton. Natural 20, her spell deals a surprising amount of damage, Seren looking completely stunned but grateful. She then gets up and back as far as she can after grabbing her glasses.
Anka casts Misty Step, disappearing and teleporting beside Garko, attempting to electrocute the minotaur skeleton but just misses.
Foolish reprobats.
The figure flicks his wrist before his opacity changes, becoming ethereal. He then vanishes into thin air. Everyone roll initiative.
I got 9.
10 for Garko.
18 here.
Seren, the floor is yours.
Seren launches a potent sphere of lightning at the minotaur skeleton she zapped earlier. The sphere combusts into a flurry of lightning strikes the instant it hits the minotaur. She then retreats back further, finishing her turn.
Garko brings down a beam of divine magic onto the one Seren damaged. He gets to his feet, drawing his shield.
Anka summons a barrage of umbrage lightning, missing by a whisker again.
The undead minotaur facing you, Seren swings its great axe overhead, fiercely bringing the blade back down.
Holy shit, guys, Seren is down.
The one in front of you, Garko, also goes in with his great axe. You manage to block the strike with your shield, Garko, but you feel the intensity of the strike. Anka, the 2 skeletons fire arrows at you after loading their short bows. 1 arrow lands in your torso, blood dribbling out of the wound. The other arrow soars overhead. Seren, death saving throw, please.
I rolled 12.
That's 1 success.
Garko summons healing magic onto Seren, her body glowing with safe turquoise light as she regains health. Garko then looms it with his new blade, dealing decent damage.
Seren gasps as she regains health, being brought away from the precipice of death.
Anka takes a deep breath before focusing on the space behind the minotaur in front of Seren. The space begins to glow before a giant scorpion appears in said space, its body covered in druidic magic. Anka commands her summoned ally to strike. Natural 20 for the first claw strike. Second hits. The tail sting gets blocked. That's Anka's turn.
The scorpion's 3rd strike is with advantage because flanking.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Joe. That's a hit. I think the minotaur skeleton is extremely roughed up now.
With that tail strike, the minotaur skeleton collapses and degrades into dust.
Awesome.
Grunting under its breath, the last minotaur skeleton tries to slit your chest open with its weapon, Garko. Holy shit, another high roll on the damage die. Sorry, Mike.
All good, Joe. Garko, on the other hand, is down.
The pair of skeletal archers launch their arrows at you once again, Wonka. You dodge them both with relative ease.
Seren gets to her feet shakily, rubbing her torso from where she was wounded previously. Seeing Garko fall down, she was going to run over there, but Unka's giant scorpion has that covered. Instead, she launches a potent ball of fire at one of the archers. That lands.
Anka casts healing magic Garko's way. Come on, Garko. You're not done yet. Far from it. Her giant scorpion then lunges at the minotaur skeleton.
Wait, isn't it my turn right now?
Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to do that.
I ain't complaining. Garko is back up.
Mistakes happen. I'll allow it this once. Mike, are you cool with taking your turn after Miley?
Yeah, it's all good.
Thanks, guys. Anka's giant scorpion lunges forth with its claws. 2 out of 3 strikes land, dealing heavy damage.
The Minotaur skeleton is going to swing at you, Orca. You duck just in time as he slices through the air where your head once was. The archers both aim at Saren, unleashing a pair of arrows. 1 miss. Natural 20 for the second.
Saren collapses to the ground, the pain overwhelming, bleeding out.
Death saving throw, please, Alice.
That's a 7. Damn.
I'm out of spell slots for now. Garko flourishes his blade before striking at the Minotaur skeleton with advantage. 2 12s. Crazy. That's a decent amount of damage there.
Anka targets both skeleton archers, bringing down another torrent of umbrage, lightning, following that up with casting another healing spell, Seren regaining health. Her scorpion familiar then strikes again. Literally, 2 swift pincer attacks and a blindingly fast tail attack.
The Minotaur skeleton joins his fallen comrade as he falls apart, collapsing into a pile of dust. The archers load up before launching more arrows at Anka. Both arrows pierce your armor, landing with exceedingly painful precision.
Saren gets herself up and closer to the archers, looking miffed. She thrusts her palms out, a thick cone of flames blasting out from them. They get caught right in the middle of it, both of them enveloped in the pyromania.
That concludes combat.
Saren pants heavily, her body aching. Holy smokes, that was rough.
That's an understatement. I'm out of spell slots and have no way to regain more unless we long rest.
I've only 1 spell slot left.
I've 2, but we're all pretty wounded.
If we long rest, we should take turns standing watch. I don't want to wake up with a blade to my throat again.
We could leave and return later.
Better to recuperate out in nature than in this undead crypt.
Let's get going then.
So you're all heading outside.
Yes, we are.
Going back the way you came, roll a survival perception or arcana check.
I'll roll perception 14, add guidance 18.
Anka, you catch a glimpse of the walls almost distorting, just for a second. Coming up to the main corridor, the exit is no longer there. Just the walls of the cave.
Oh. Shit.
Wait, we definitely entered this way. Where the heck is the entrance?
Saren rests a hand on the wall where the entrance was.
Saren, your hand goes right through it?
An illusionary wall. Saren walks through the illusion.
Garko does so too.
I guess Anka does the same.
As you all walk through the illusionary wall, you emerge into a new room.
What kind of a room?
The room with the metal tomb in.
Joyful. So we're stuck here.
For now, there's always a way out.
Well, I don't even want to think about what other dangers might be in this place.
Well, we need to rest. If I can have some time to swap my spells around, I have a few ideal spells for this type of place.
So we hunker down here and recover. Take it in turns to keep watch, and then we focus on tackling this damned place.
Pretty much.
All right, everyone will conclude the session here. Thank you so much for watching and playing with us. Mike, Alice, Miley, thank you all so much as well. Goodbye, everyone. Be good and take care.